What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. Alright, so this is going to be a little different than we would normally do.
Okay.
So, Shao Dow actually reached out on Twitter and asked us to react to this.
Oh, cool.
And I was like,
All right.
You know what? No one from the anime community has done that. Not one person.
That's true. That's true. Very cool, though. All right.
So I was like, you know what? I don't know shit about Attack on Titan other than like the first 5 to 6 episodes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we watched a few.
We started it and then just never got back to it because life, we get busy.
We like to binge watch things, but we don't have all that much time to binge watch things. So yeah.
But regardless, one of the things I even said to him in the response, I was like, we'll definitely react to it.
We may not.
At the very least, we love the sound of most of the anime community.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we
community.
may not catch it, but other than that, we enjoy it quite a bit.
Right. So we're super excited to check this out. So this is called Eren Yeager Fi DEAD. And it's an Eren diss track. So he's dissing Eren Yeager.
All right. Sure.
So.
I like the, yeah, it says, you're dead. All right, okay.
All right. So.
I like it.
We're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to the things. Coming back, because we're commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. And what that means is we will pause for any and or all of whatever the fuck we want to pause for. With that being said, it's time to slash it and break it down. This is Shao Dow with Eren Yeager Fi DEAD.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yo,
Hi.
Eren Yeager's a waste man. Some homeless head lord looking brother. It's the anti-Yeagerist general. Shao Dow, did he?
Did he?
Yeah. I wrote a diss track about an anime character.
I love your
Try some
accent.
I was going to say, honestly,
great.
at this point, you could just talk to me and I'll listen.
I know.
I'm
in. I'm in. I
Sounds
like
like
your
he's
outfit
from, what, the
too.
UK?
Yeah, definitely.
Would be my guess.
Really?
Look. He's from Europe.
Oh, just piss off the whole continent, why don't you?
I don't remember who posted that or why I commented back now at this point.
Right, but it was still...
Somebody's like, do you consider Japan Asia? Yes. Yes,
well,
we do.
It is. Okay. Anyway. I do understand their point, though.
I do, too.
Definitely a UK.
Look, there's just
He's
sometimes
a Brit.
I have to reach out and be an asshole, okay?
Right.
And get it out of my system. It's Twitter.
Actually, you were not being an asshole for that one. You had a polite discourse with the person and moved on. So there is that.
Yeah, just talk to me, man. Just talk to me. I'm here for it.
I think he's trying.
I
He's
may
on pause.
or may not go back and masturbate to this later. I'm kidding.
It's okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. I wrote a diss track about an anime character.
I love that
Try
he has
some
a
more.
jacket and everything.
Listen, tell Zeke meet me outside. Tell Flock shut your mouth. I want all the smoke. Eren Yeager Fi DEAD. Dead, dead. Eren Yeager Fi DEAD. Dead, dead. Eren Yeager Fi DEAD. Dead, dead. Eren Yeager Fi DEAD. Dead, dead, dead. Yeah, you little dusty you. I never trusted you. You wanna crush them all, and so I'm done with you. You're not as tough as you like to think. Your crew tied your kicks. You rewarded with war. Nigga, you had.
Is Eren the one that got eaten in the beginning and then turned into a
I think so, isn't he?
Titan?
I think so.
We watched up to the point where that character got chased off by the town
Right.
because they didn't know if he could control it or not, and they were scared of him, and they were going to kill him.
Right.
And him and the crew took off.
Right.
That's as much as I at least remember.
And that was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna crush them all, and so I'm done with you. You're not as tough as you like to think. Your crew tied your kicks. You rewarded with war. Nigga, you had to quit. Little shit should've died back in episode 5. Now you tried genocide. Better let them know why. Your mum died in the jaws of a Titan. You came back with a.
Yep!
I love how he's like, it happened in episode 5, and I was like, yeah, that's probably the last one we watched. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that we were on track. Yeah.
I was like, I knew it was like around that
Right
6
around
episode
there, yeah,
area.
yeah.
I was,
Cool.
to be within an episode.
I'm good.
Although if he would have died in episode 5, that means we probably watched up to like episode 7.
Maybe.
Because that would have been after he did all that.
Right.
Back in episode 5, now you tried genocide, better let them know why. Your mum died in the jaws of a titan. You came back with the war you're fighting. Them man broke through the wall, had you frightened, had you crying. Am I lying? People dying, bare destruction, and fear you're suffering because of their corruption. Despair of blood in the dirt, hate since birth, Satan and cursed. History said you've no place on this earth. I know you've been hurt, but you weren't supposed to make this shit worse. Dead, Eren Yeager Fi dead. Dead, Eren Yeager Fi dead. Dead, Eren Yeager Fi dead. Nah, I won't have it. You looked at the earth, said flat it. Sacrificed innocent lives into traffic. Also a few of your mates survive and live lavish. Rude boy, that's psychopathic. You start world wars and expect them to back it. You're a bad friend, so the slander won't end. You got shown one type of...
I like that rude boy.
Is he a bad friend in the same way that Goku's a bad father? I'm just curious.
That's a question for them, not me. I don't know. But
Anybody
I like
that's
how he
watched
said,
BBC
you know, you
News, what I'm talking about.
you were supposed to like make things better, not worse.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You have fucked all up.
You're not
Fucked
even
it
an
all up.
anti-hero at this point.
You start world wars and expect them to back it. You're a bad friend, so the slander won't end. You got shown one type of future, there's no guarantee it would happen. Please just stop. How you gonna morally agree with flock? Tell me cause I'm sorry you eat my sock. Dance with the grave to the lean and bop. Get let in the face if you feel I'm wrong. Armin's better than you. Levi's better than you. Gabby's, you said fuck them kids. Let them kids say fuck you too.
He's like, Gabby sucks too. But
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. As far as comparisons go, that's great. I like the lean and bop, too. That was fun.
Better than you. Levi's better than you. Gabby's, you said fuck them kids. Let them kids say fuck you too. How many times you can stand up? Now you got innocent guys with their hands up. Ironic that you hate being caged by the walls, but let fate put you in handcuffs. Don't make me kick off your head with a dandruff. You became the same threat that a man cuffs. Tactical to survive if an eye for an eye I see. But you did an eye for a JK element of P. Eren Yeager Fi dead. Eren Yeager Fi dead. Eren Yeager Fi dead. Let me keep it real for you right here. Everybody is a slave to an idea. How much of your soul do you have to sell to make your dream come true? See it right clear. No doubt.
I don't know, but I'm up for purchasing.
I mean,
I'm in the market for souls.
right. I mean, why not?
Computer, why
I
do you do
really
ER?
enjoy the
He's gonna
sound
send
of
you
this.
to the ER.
I do really enjoy the sound of this.
Oh, I do too.
That hook is fantastic too. Plus,
I'm gonna be 100%
whoever matched this to the anime did a fantastic job.
I'm also going to be honest. He could be a terrible rapper, and I would still listen to him rap.
There you have it.
Look.
You have it, but that is not the case, and therefore...
No, you're a great rapper.
We are
That was not an
very
insinuation
happy
of any
to-
kind. No, I'm just saying the UK dialect is my second favorite.
Yeah, that accent gets you.
The only
Right in
one
the
I
ball
think is
sack.
better than that would actually be French.
All right.
I like French.
Yeah, no, whoever lined up the audio to clips did a fantastic job.
Right.
Especially with how fast it's going. Like, they used a lot of clips.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Eren Yeager Fi dead. Eren Yeager Fi dead. Let me keep it real for you right here. Everybody is a slave to an idea. How much of your soul do you have to sell to make your dream come true? See it right clear. No devils, just people. We were born equal. We are not equal. Not when there's steep walls, keeping us cerebral, making us believe that the sins of the past to define who is right and it's lethal. When you're chasing your dreams, can the ends make amends for the means? When you've stepped on the heads to proceed, and descent to the depths is complete. Tell yourself that it's all for a worthwhile cause. Trying to justify all the hurt you've caused, just to make it right when you're birthed in a war. You're convinced you deserve for the more all dirt covered, but your pain doesn't say you can hurt others. We're the same and it's worth it to learn some are much more than a dream on a akama. Communication, patience, acceptance, gotta outweigh the destruction and vengeance. I think I'm sick of corrupted pretending, smart when I ask you for trust and dependence. I know that sometimes words ain't enough, violence is the only thing that works and it sucks. Some people deserve to be crushed and taken off this earth in a rush, but I can't imagine that we feel to have to wait for extinction, cause you're in the way of a stranger's ambition. If you're still thinking it's heaven I'm dissing, then it's clear that my point you are missing.
I was just gonna say that last verse. Yeah. Wait. Please back up.
Oh, you're...
He represents the intense selfish desire to get what we want at the extreme expense and suffering of other, often innocent people. Yeah. agree.
I believe it's this part of ourselves that needs to die if we hope to be better and save humanity.
Yeah, I was going to say that last verse before he ended the way he did is entirely relevant to society, humanity as it is right now. It's like, that's kind of a nice way to make it tie in. And then, of course, he was like, if you think that's who I'm dissing.
Right.
But I understand what he's saying in terms of using him as a focal point in terms of this is what represents everything that sucks about humanity. And unfortunately, it's only one aspect of humanity that sucks. There are plenty of other parts, but that's how we allow despots and, so on to take over and genocide to happen, and even on a smaller scale. That's how we allow...
So I do want to read something.
Apartment buildings full of people to be evacuated just because...
So I actually knew the hidden message behind the song.
Well, that's entirely unfair.
Not to the extent. There's a reason, though. So when I clicked into the video earlier to pull one of the pictures off for our thumbnail.
Right.
And again, guys, I don't listen to the song.
Just finds a picture.
I've always been upfront about how I do this. I go into every single video at work because I prep everything for YouTube at work. And when I'm creating the thumbnail, which is also why you get a generic thumbnail from us.
Right.
Because it's easier for me to get it all together at work so that when I get home, we can record, I can upload, push things out.
Right.
But one of the things I had noticed was it said fundraiser. And I don't notice that usually on too many videos.
Okay.
So I was curious as to what the fundraiser was for. So I started scrolling through the description here. And this is what he says. So it's no secret that whilst I think Eren Yeager is one of the best written characters in anime, I also don't like him or his motivations. In fact, I strongly disagree with him.
Right.
I would have thought me writing a diss track would make that much obvious. Secondly, I really think that Attack on Titan calls into question a lot of the interesting and important morality questions. And with everything going on in the world at the moment, I felt it was important to use my voice to speak about the things that I believe in. Now, I don't want to get all political on you, but then again, I don't think there's anything political about being against the deaths of innocent people. There's a war going on in the Ukraine right now. Most of us know about that. But there's also a war going on in Ethiopia, and not a lot of us know about that. I don't want to unduly influence you about these things, so I'd just ask that you do your research into both of these tragedies and learn more about what's happening in the lives of real innocent people like you or I.
Yeah.
And if you can find it in your heart to donate some money towards one or both of these crises, then I've left links for you below. If you can't, then even just talking about these wars, spreading factual information, and not letting the atrocities go unnoticed is a positive step in the right direction.
Holy cow.
I had read that.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, news about stuff going on in Africa is very rarely spread, which is a travesty in and of itself. Like, I don't know. We just expect it and we don't care. But honestly, if you think about it, we don't hear about a lot of things until they're done, like Myanmar. Complete genocides that take place, unless they're, I don't know, part of world wars or something. We don't hear about them often enough. And I say often enough because, while it's a travesty, like, we need to know that it's happening so that we can hopefully stop it. Like, the fact that we're okay with mass death, like, on the level of genocide, is beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, I'm always conflicted with the thoughts of thinking about wars that are going on in the other countries. Because my beliefs tend to fall on both sides of American thinking about it. On one hand, I don't think it's right that we just sit back and watch these things happen without trying to help in some way, because, believe it or not, as much as I hate humanity, I do love people.
We don't want people suffering.
I don't want people suffering. I don't want people dying for unjust reasons.
Yeah.
Especially over any individual party's desire for power.
Ugh.
I think it is a dumb reason for any amounts of people to die.
Right. Greed. Any of those reasons, yeah.
But on the other hand, I also struggle with the thought that, like, we also have a lot going on in our country, and if we focus and help too much with what's going on in other places, we're not putting the attention needed to try and get things right.
But
here.
we're not.
But the problem is our country's not doing either.
Exactly. Exactly.
So.
But again, it's not just our country, and so Shadow is actually absolutely correct in that the best we, and I mean this literally as us, can do at this moment is shine light on it and talk about it. And if everybody were talking about it, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be able to be hidden under the rug, because a lot of these moves that happen that create genocide are made in darkness. Like, that's what they depend on, is nobody else noticing that they're maneuvering themselves into power. So I do understand, at least in the context of having seen that part of Attack on Titans, what he's saying in terms of, like, sometimes I understand you got to use violence, but not with this questionable morality behind, like, the driving force of the whole thing. I think it's funny that he says that he thinks Eren is one of the best written characters, because I forget his name, but the guy that creates the Chimera.
Oh, Shao Tucker.
Is honestly what I thought was one of the better written characters when we were watching that, and he's villainous. Like, from what I know, most people hate his guts.
Where is he?
Right. So anyway, that was fantastic, and guys, check out the links. Yeah. If you can donate.
If you get a chance, if you're watching this video, we have a link to this actual video, which we say all the time in the beginning of the video.
Right.
If you have the ability to donate, please go to that link, which will take you to this page.
Or just share.
And then go into the description and click one of the links. He's got an Ethiopian donation
and
a Ukrainian donation options.
Or just share.
Share to try and get more people involved.
Yeah.
Because, again, I hate the fact that there are mass amounts of people dying over...
In so many places, it's
dumb things.
Yeah. We think we know everything because of the news, and it's not true. I'm sure these are only 2 of the places right now that are going through some form of major war.
There's some places in China it's about to pop off, too.
Yeah, there's always cunty human beings. It's unfortunate. And they tend to be the ones that have the power to move things, and therefore for people to die.
They're the reasons it's a good thing that I do not own a death note.
Right.
I need my own Ryu card to go handle business when I write in people's names in notebooks. Anyway.
I want something that's as low-key as that, because anything physical, I'm not doing.
Right.
Yeah. That was great. I love how he put it together. I love the actual track that he used, like the instrumentals and the bass and everything. And again, whoever put this video together in terms of the splicing and matching it up with the audio was fantastic. Yes. Very well done.
Agreed. All right, so if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring.
I just laughed.
Oh, ring the bell for notifications. Notifications. Yep, notifications.
And that's why I laughed.
Comment down below. What did you think of Shao Dow with what was the name of the song?
The Eren diss.
Well, I know it's the Eren diss.
Eren Fi DEAD.
Eren Yeager Fi DEAD. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
We love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you to pray people later. Peace.